The heartbeat of the forest calls our name. The morning and evening mists are aglow with the light of the sun and moon. The horned god calls us closer to the forest's hidden secrets, and the goddess nods her head in approval, and we trust the invitation. We follow as faithful sons of the God with many names, for he has been here long before our kind, when wind and trees whisper to one another in a symphony of nature and prophecy. Our God summons us in the light of the year, beginning with Litha, and ignites the light in our soul. We can walk alongside him in fields of golden grains, glowing amidst the rays of the sun, after his seed has fertilized the womb of Mother Earth. We walk alongside him as we witness the mighty stag running wild and free within the forests of our mind and soul. We walk alongside him as we witness the soaring of the eagle, whose mighty wings span our vision of the eternal sky. All creatures, great and small, know his name and trust in him for protection, guidance, and to keep alive the wild spirit within. The music of his pipes will keep us safely on the forest path, for it is then that we will know of great God Pan, beast and man, Father King of fairyland. Cernunnos rises from forest floor. His antlers point to open door. Magical and mystic bees, spread your seed below the tree. Give life to womb of goddess light, that we continue forth with might. Father Zeus, that reigns on high from Mount Olympus in the sky, with firm grip on lightning bolt to rouse the gods with one large jolt. The hero and high king with the spear has mighty skill to erase fear. Intense eyes will look at you on bended knee. We call him Lu. Our God summons us in the dark of the year at Samhain, where light diminishes and our soul looks deep within. We walk alongside him on darkened paths that lead to other realms. We transform in his presence and follow the night crow as she leads us through the underworld. His seed is withered, and Mother Earth is dying. She is cocooning herself for the dark months ahead. Like Mother Earth, all creatures great and small hibernate and go underground like our Dark Lord. Our Dark Lord keeps the fire of our passion and manhood alive during the dark half of the year until we reemerge in the light. With Cerberus by his side, Hades is the Dark Lord of the underworld. Frightening, fearsome, God of the dead. He finally kisses you after you've bled. Anubis, we hear you upon ancient grid of pyramid where Pharaoh lives begat. Prepare your sons when all else fails as we meet the guardian of scales. We battle in desert storms to death and hold balance in Dark Lord Seth. Our God is radiant and dark in one. We may bask in the light and fold in the dark, but we are never really away from the light of the Oak King or the chill of the Holly King. Gods of air and gods of earth, we ask of you continued birth. Gods of water and gods of fire, guide your sons with each desire. We, your children, O Father God, call unto you for acceptance in our task as sons of the earth and sons of the goddess. Lead the way in your charge to create men from boys. We follow your lead, O mighty one. grant us your presence this sacred night, and attend our blessed sacred rite. Welcome to the Psychic Eye Samhain Ritual Circle. My name is Robert Cabot Baggani, and I am a Cabot priest. We're gathered here tonight to celebrate Samhain, the witches' new year. Originally a Celtic festival, Samhain marks the end of the harvest season. It is the end of summer. It's the beginning of winter and the beginning of the dark half of the year. At Samhain, the sun god dies and leaves his widow, the crone goddess, to mourn him until Yule, when he will be reborn with the return of the light. With the sun god's death, nights grow longer. Mother Earth cocoons herself with a blanket for winter. And we keep a constant vigil within ourselves so that we too may re-emerge with the light of spring. The wheel of the year has come full circle, and we begin again tonight with Samhain, the first Sabbath. It is a time to search within ourselves, to shed that which no longer serves our needs. We lessen the burdens we carry, and we make room for new opportunities, so that we may begin again with the return of the sun. It is a time when doorways to the other worlds are open, allowing our ancestors to return to our realm to communicate with us once more. The magic we create at Samhain is powerful and connects the realms of the living and the dead. We Cabot witches welcome and honor this ancient tradition. Now, let us cleanse this space throughout and within. I anoint myself in the name of the God and the Goddess. Please rise. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess.
I speak this circle.
I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess.
I speak this circle.
I anoint you
Of all evil.
in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. I anoint you in the name of the God and the Goddess. Here we stand between the seasons. We stand between the worlds. We stand between light and dark. We stand between life and death.
In the season of darkening, the Lord of the house of death receives the spirits in his hall. He is the Celtic god Dawn, the Dark One. He is the first ancestor, the torchbearer, the guardian of the cauldron of plenty. Hear us now, receiver of the dead, granter of rest, patron of the feast in the land of the dead. We, your children, welcome you to come in, to let you gaze all upon the sacred ground, to witness our rite and give us your blessing, and to stand guard between the threshold of life and death. We make due offering to you. We give you silver, that you grant us the wealth of the underworld, the source of all potential. Oil, that the richness of the land be renewed as our own lives are renewed. Horn, that the spirits who know you may bless us at this Samhain Sabbath. Be welcome among us, Dawn, O Reverend Dark One.
The veil between the worlds has been lifted. It is time, brothers and sisters, to gather into our circle to honor and welcome our ancestors on this most sacred night of Samhain. Death is but a transition to a higher level of spirit. On this Samhain night, we acknowledge the promise of new life from our ancestors and a new year for all witches. As we turn the wheel of the year, we honor goddess and god of the underworld as we surrender to the dark. I cast this circle to protect us from any and all positive and negative energies and forces that may come to do us harm. circle is cast, so shall it be.
So shall it be. Grail, Earth Dragon of the North, we welcome you into the sacred circle from your hidden caverns and domain. Welcome.
Welcome.
Bofnir, Fire Dragon of the East, we welcome you into this sacred circle. From the lava and magma of your domain, welcome.
Welcome.
Saurus, Air Dragon of the South, we welcome you into this inner circle from the highest domain, highest clouds of your domain. Welcome.
Welcome.
Nelion, Water Dragon of the West, we welcome you into our sacred circle from the deepest oceans of your domain. Welcome.
Welcome.
Into the great spirit of the wild wood, who guides us and protects us, whether it be the light of day or the dark of night. Thank you for your presence.
Thank you for your presence.
This is Taro, the sacred land of sovereignty that exists in the here and now. This is Avalon, the land of our ancestors, where we too will reside in due time. I am sovereign in this space.
We are sovereign in this space.
I anoint this candle with the energies of the great triple goddess Morrigan, goddess of the underworld, goddess of war. I strike this candle with the light of the great triple goddess Morrigan, goddess who determines life and death on the battlefield, the shape-shifting goddess and phantom queen. I anoint this candle with the energies of the great god, Cernunnos, god of the wild wood, father of nature and all animals. I strike this candle with the light of the great god, Cernunnos, a god whose light lives within us so that we are never afraid of the impending darkness. I draw down into this blade all of the most correct and harmonious energies of the universe. I bless and stir these waters, the waters of life. a libation to the gods and ancient ones. Ishkaba!
Ishkaba!
I anoint this candle with the energies of all of our ancestors. I strike this candle with the light of our ancestors, a light gifted to us so that we may continue their legacy and pass it forward to new generations. As Salem witches, we honor those who fell victim to injustices during the Salem witch trials of 1692. A dark period in our nation's history when fear and greed led to hatred and false accusations. 20 of our brothers and sisters lost their lives that summer. 20 people that came to this new world to seek refuge from tyranny and oppression fell victim to the same puritanical rules that they were fleeing. We're blessed tonight to have one person in this very room who is a direct descendant of one that lost their lives that summer. With the door between the veil open, we now call your spirits forth so that we may feel your presence once again. Bridget Bishop, hanged, June 10th, 1692. Rebecca Nurse, hanged, July 19th, 1692. Sarah Good, hanged, July 19th, 1692. Elizabeth Howe, hanged, July 19th, 1692. Susanna Martin, hanged, July 19th, 1692. Sarah Wilds, hanged, July 19th, 1692. George Burroughs, hanged, August 19th, 1692. George Jacobs Sr., hanged, August 19th, 1692. Martha Carrier, hanged, August 19th, 1692. John Proctor, hanged, August 19th, 1692. John Willard, hanged, August 19th, 1692. Giles Corey, pressed to death, September 19th, 1692. Martha Corey, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Mary Easty, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Mary Parker, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Alice Parker, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Anne Puditer, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Wilmot Red, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Samuel Wardwell Sr., hanged, September 22nd, 1692. Margaret Scott, hanged, September 22nd, 1692. I call upon those who have gone before us. Ancestors of blood and ancestors of spirit, all gather here tonight as the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. Welcome our families, our kin, those who have lost their lives to injustices, our heroes who shed their blood for our freedom. Let us honor you tonight as we call forth your names so that you may be seen, heard, and felt once more in this realm. Call your ancestors' names.
Edna,
Rita, Mary, Grace, Joanne,
Edith,
Dorothy,
Evelyn,
Louise,
Robert,
Ginevra,
Mel,
Emilio,
Justin,
Henry, Samuel,
Anna,
Caroline,
Ophelia,
John Melvin Board,
Cielo,
Dinah,
Carmen,
Uncle Ben.
Scott.
I send this Samhain spell out into the universe to do our bidding.
black spirits and
White spirits,
red spirits and gray, mingle, mingle, mingle who may, round and around, throughout and about, a world within and a world without. The good stay in and the ill stay out. By the powers of land,
Sky,
and sea.
these words are bound only to me. As I will it, so shall it be. In no way will this spell reverse or place upon me any curse.
It is done. Great Goddess Morrigan, thank you for your presence here tonight. Great God Cernunnos, thank you for your presence here tonight. I am forever in your service.
We are forever in your service. Grail, Earth Dragon of the North, I release you and thank you for your presence here tonight.
Nelion, Water Dragon of the West, I release you and thank you for your presence here tonight.
Saurus, Air Dragon of the South, I release you and thank you for your presence here tonight.
Fafnir, Fire Dragon of the East, I release you and thank you for your presence here tonight.
And to the great spirit of the wildwood, the spirit that lives within us to fuel our fires of passion, thank you for your presence here tonight. Great God, Dawn, guardian of the underworld, thank you for your watchful eye and presence here tonight. This circle is undone. But the magic created here tonight will never be broken as we send it out into the universe to do our bidding. Merry meet, merry part,
And marry me.
and merry meet again. Please be seated. Listen to the words of the dark goddess, who of old was called Caradwin, Hecate, Isis, Morgon, Kali, Lilith, Maka, Tiamat, Bastet, and by a million other names. Whenever you seek wisdom, at the time of the darkening moon, come together in love and trust and learn of me. I, who am wisest of crones, you who search the mysteries of the earth, the secrets of air and darkness, of blood and fire, the silence of the uttermost stars, come unto me, and I shall whisper to you in the depths of midnight. You shall approach me in silence, and as a sign that you are free from fear, your breast shall you bear to my blade. For fear has no place in my mysteries, and that which you seek of me will destroy you if you fear it. For I am the dolmen arch beyond which stretch the mysteries of infinity. I am the silence before birth and the silence after death. I am the clouded mirror in which you scry your own soul. I am the mist in the twilight, the vast and starry sky at midnight. I am the shadows on the moon. All things come to me in the end, and yet I am the beginning of all. I will meet you at the crossroads. I lead you through the darkness. My hand you will grasp in the passage between the worlds. To those that deceive me, I am an instrument of self-destruction. Yet, to the true seeker, I do bring knowledge beyond mortal comprehension. Of you shall I demand the utter truth of all that you are, and in return shall I give you all that you may be, all that I am. For I am the mother of mysteries, and as you know me, so shall you learn to know yourself. For my wisdom is beyond the ages, and knowledge of my secrets is power over self, over fear, and over death. This concludes the Psychic Eye Samhain Ritual Circle. May you give thanks to those who have gone before us. It is their light that guides us. Through the dark, we need to harness that ancestral energy so that you may honor that legacy and continue to light the universe with your own divine light. Thank you to my Cabot family for circling together tonight on this most sacred night. And thank you all for attending this Psychic Eye Samhain Ritual Circle. Blessed be, brothers and sisters.
Blessed be, brothers and sisters.
Thank you.